Hey everybody, it's Melissa from Melissa's Nails Clicks, and today I have a requested video on what I use for my nail drill. And for acrylics or gels, for the most part, I use two different drills, and they are both Koopa, and one is the older version, and that's a Kp3000, and the newer version is the UP200. Okay, so let's get started. Now here is my older drill. Now this nail drill here I have had since I was working in the salon, in the nail salon, and I stopped working in the nail salon about 2005, and this bad boy is still trucking. It still works. It's still something I use very often. As you can tell, it's a little, shabby looking up top. I could decorate it a little, but it does its job. It has the on-off switch for hand and the foot, but I don't use that. I just use the levers here for the speed control, and it has the forward and reverse. I always leave it in the forward because I'm a righty, so that works best for me. It's got the little overload light, so if it jams, or if you get it, actually I've gotten it stuck like in a nail, because if I use the jewelry bit or something and it's drilling into the nail, if it gets stuck or something, the little light will turn on and it'll stop it, so you're not gonna keep it overheating and damage it even further. So I'll show you the back here. Like I said, this is my older one, so please excuse the dustiness of it. Now you can see here's the model. It's a Koopa 3000 B120. The input is AC. It's 120 volt, and it's 50/60. So that is actually a very good drill. Like I said, I've had it forever, and I actually purchased a new one because I was afraid this one was going to die on me, and I didn't want to be stuck with nothing. And I also was traveling back and forth from Massachusetts to New York, and I didn't want to keep lugging it back and forth because it's an important piece and I didn't want it to get damaged. But it has never stopped on me. It is just, like I said, I try to keep it as clean as possible, try to keep the dust out. As far as the hand piece, it's pretty basic. You definitely want a slimmer hand piece. If you have a large or heavy hand piece, it can give your hands a lot of difficulty and problems in the long run. You want to choose something that's on the lighter side, that is comfortable for your hands, something that's not going to weigh you down. It has the easy sliding lock and unlock like they normally do, and then you can easily change it. You'll see it will open. You see how it opens it to release, and then it locks by turning it that way. And I mean, it releases it pretty simply. Every time I take one out, I usually either blow on it or clean it off with a little pad or something, and try to keep it clean. I know there are some companies that you can send your nail drills to get them serviced and get the dust really clean and take it off, but honestly, I've never done that. Even when I was working in the salon, I had one drill before this one, and it was a lot cheaper one. I think I might have picked it up at Sally's, and that was when I first started, and it did not last long, especially if you're working full-time every day. It's not going to last you. If you're going to get a drill that you want to last, unfortunately, you're going to have to put money into it. This, I don't really remember how much I paid for it, but I know it was a lot. It was, I want to say
about $400, I believe, back then. Like I said, that was probably it was probably early 2000, so maybe like I'll say 2000. So it was a very long time ago. I had to buy one pretty soon after I started doing nails, which was 97 when I started working in the salon. Then from there, I believe I picked up this next one. I think it was like when I almost finished working at the salon. Okay, so it's the Up 200, and it's got the speed control. I've always used these. I've never used the pedals. I don't know, I just always felt more comfortable using my hands rather than my foot to control it. And it's got the same levers here, forward and reverse. I always keep it in forward, like I said, because I'm a righty. It's got the little light just like the other one does for overload. This one actually, oh no, they both have the power light as well. It's got the same type of plug here. And the back, I'll show you the model, Up 201C. Input is AC 120 volts. Let me just compare it with the other one. Sorry, I should back up a little bit. Let me back it up. Okay, so just so we can compare, this has the input AC 120 volt, 50/60, where this one has the 120 volt also, but this has 60. The output is 3 volts to 20 volts here, and this one output is, it says DC 24V. I really don't see a huge difference in power. I like this one only because I mean, it's cute. It's not as ugly as my old one, and it's not, the handset is a little thicker, but I actually didn't mind it. At first it was actually hard to get used to because it is a little wider, but it didn't seem too bad, mainly because down here it's not so big. It is slightly heavier, so that I did have to get used to as well. It fits in a little better here on this one. As you can see, it does the same. It's a little smoother to release it. That's because it's newer, but I mean, it's still, I mean, it's got some age on it. It's, I'm trying to think how old it is. I don't really remember what year I got this, but when I looked this one up, the U-Power one, that is, it's ranging on eBay from $350 and up, so you can get it at about $350, maybe a little bit more. They both came with these little cushion stands, and I usually keep mine up top here, so you know, it's easy to grab it when I need it. But yeah, I am a huge Koopa lover, and I mean, this one is definitely comparable to my original one that I have here. Sorry, messing this all up. But this one is definitely still trucking. I have no issues with it so far. Like I said, it's dirty just up here, but it's very clean, easy to keep clean because of the shininess. Base, I've used acetone if I've gotten anything on it, and just wiped it off with alcohol to clean it all up. But yeah, I haven't had any issues with that. This one I like a lot. I do feel it does have a lot of power, but
like I said, this one is still up there. I mean, it can definitely do everything I need it to do. There's no issues with that at all whatsoever. And if you guys have any other questions as far as my two drills that I have here, please let me know. They fit all basic drill bits. I don't ever have a problem ordering them. Like I said, I got one of these off of eBay to break down the acrylic a lot faster, and they fit both of them perfectly fine, no issues. They both originally did come with some drill bits. That's pretty standard, I believe, right now. I would not suggest going to like a local Sally's store and buying a tiny one. Even if you're starting off, if it's something that you know that you're going to want to do, you're best to go with one of the slightly expensive ones. Unfortunately, to me, in the long run, it saves money because, I mean, like I said, I've purchased the cheaper ones and the discounted ones, and they don't last. And if you want to do a lot of sets of acrylic, even if it's a practice hand, the cheap discounted handheld drills may last a very short amount of time for you. So like I said, I just wanted to share with you guys and show you what I have. This was requested for this video, so I hope I answered all your questions. If you have any more questions, please let me know. Like I said, I don't really remember how much this one originally was because it was a long time ago that I purchased it, but it's still trucking, and I know it's an oldie, but it's a goodie. And the U-Power, the Up 200 is definitely comparable to this one. It's definitely a good drill. I love it. I like the purple. It's really cute. I think there might be other colors. I'm not really sure, but I mean, really, color doesn't matter. You can always bling it out yourself. Okay, so I'll show you what the volume of the sound is for these drills. And this is starting, as you see, the lowest speed. You can tell it has like a little humming. And you do feel a little vibration. That's all the way max. The slight vibration and a little hum. And now I'll show you this one here. I'll start down at the same. Slight hum. The vibration is not as much on this one. So as you can tell, this one you can hear it has a little more power than the other one. Sounds almost like to me almost like a blow dryer. But it's actually, it's a pretty quiet drill. What I'll do is I'll put them both on. I'll put them both on high so you guys can hear and see the difference.
and turn them both on. They have slightly different noises, like different sounds that comes out of them. This one's not as strong, but it still does the job. It still does what I need. It can still break down a lot of acrylic. It will drill down through as much acrylic as you need it to do. This is the newer one, so it's a little more power. And the sound levels are pretty much equal. I mean, you can let me know what you guys think in the description box to see how it sounded to you guys, and let me know. As far as the vibration, this one does have slightly more vibration than this one does. It's a little more smoother sounding for this one. So that's just my opinion, and these are my two drills that I use, so I just wanted to share with you guys. I hope you really liked this review on it. I hope it helps. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'm always here to answer, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye guys.